Good morning, children. I am Mrs. Parinita Thapa. I will be taking your maths class today. Chapter 2, Long and Short. We have already started this chapter yesterday. Some topics were covered yesterday and some I will be doing with you all today. Today's class learning objective are students should be able to convert centimeter to meter and centimeter. Students should be able to convert kilometer to meter. And at the end of the class, learning outcome, students will be able to understand rules to convert different units of length. Students will recall rules to multiply by hundreds and thousands. Students will be able to convert centimeter to meter and kilometer to meter. A quick revision of what was done yesterday. The different units of length. Centimeter we use to measure smaller lengths. For example, if we want to measure like our book or a pencil or something. Meter we use to measure long lengths like cloth, or you want to measure your room. And kilometer to measure longer lengths like distance between two cities or a distance from your home to school, something like that. Okay. Then there was a relation between different lengths, like 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter and half a meter is equal to 50 centimeter. 1 kilometer is 1000 meter, half a kilometer is 500 meter. This you have to remember. Then some questions was done on the conversion of meter to centimeter. Whenever you want to convert meter to centimeter, we always multiply by 100 and find the answer. And to find double means to multiply by 2. To find half means to divide by 2. Now let's start with today's class. I just want to discuss little bit about the general rule to convert different units of length. Here I have given you one small figures to make you understand the basic rule. We are doing these three units, kilometer, meter and centimeter, and you know that kilometer is a bigger unit than meter and meter is a bigger unit than centimeter. Or we can say centimeter is smaller than meter and meter is smaller than kilometer. So there is a basic rule that whenever we want to convert a bigger unit to smaller, we multiply. Okay, like see in this case, when we know the relation between kilometer and meter is of 1000. So kilometer is a bigger unit. We are going to convert into a smaller unit. We multiply by 1000. Okay. And similar way, if we know the relation between meter and centimeter is of 100. So when we are converting a bigger unit to a smaller unit, we multiply by 100. Whenever the conversion is from big to small, we multiply by the relation which is here. Okay. Now when we want to convert a smaller unit to a bigger unit, we have to divide. Now the relation will remain the same, only the operation will change. When you are going to when you want to change a smaller unit to a bigger unit, we divide it by 100. Like centimeter we want and meter relation is of 100, so we divide it by 100. So when we want to change a smaller unit, that is a meter, to a kilometer, a bigger unit, we will divide it by 1000 because the relation between meter and kilometer is of 1000. So here I have written it the same. I have written same thing. Convert meter to centimeter, bigger to smaller, multiply by the relation 100. Convert centimeter to meter, smaller to bigger, we divide by 100. Convert kilometer to meter, multiply by 1000, and convert meter to centimeter, we divide by 1000. Okay, so this basic rule, I hope it is very clear to you all. Now let's do some questions based on the rules which we just saw. So first question is, we are going to see how we are going to convert centimeter to meter and centimeter. Okay, this centimeter we are going to convert into 2 units. So centimeter being a smaller unit, we are going to convert it into meter, which is a bigger unit. Now see, the question says, first question says 150 centimeter you have to convert to meter and centimeter. And whenever we are doing conversion, we always have to keep in mind two things. Are we converting smaller to bigger or bigger to smaller? And what is the relation between the two units? So here we are converting a smaller unit to a bigger unit, and we already know this relation, isn't it, that 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. Two things, you know that this is the relation, and when you are converting smaller to bigger, we always divide. Now according to the relation, we are going to break this number which is given. The relation is of 100, so we are going to break this number from hundreds place. 150 centimeter, can we write 150 centimeter as 100 centimeter plus 50 centimeter? It means the same thing, we are just breaking it. So we have broken it like this. Now also we know this relation very well. 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. So can I write in place of 100 centimeter 1 meter? I can write now. This I wrote as 1 meter, and 50 centimeter will remain as it is. Now this 1 meter plus 50 centimeter, can I write it like 1 meter 50 centimeter? I've just removed the plus sign and I can write it like this. So this is the required answer. Let's understand it with another example. 280 centimeter we have to convert to meter and centimeter. Now I said according to the relation we are first going to break this. Okay, 280 centimeter, which is the hundreds place, the relation is of 100. The relation is of 100. So which is the hundreds place? This 2 is the hundreds place. So in place of 280 centimeter, can I write 200 centimeter plus 80 centimeter? I can write it like this. Okay, now first what we will do, we want to convert this 200 centimeter to meter. That is, we are going to convert a smaller unit to a bigger unit. And I said when we want to convert a smaller unit to a bigger unit, we divide. So to convert this 200 centimeter, I have to divide this by, what is the relation between meter and centimeter? Of 100. Then it will get changed into meter, and I have 80 centimeter as it is. Okay, when we divide 200 by 100, we get our answer as 2 meter and plus 80 centimeter is there. Okay, either you can divide, or one other thing what you can do is, can we cancel these two zeros? We can cancel. What remains on top? Only 2 remains. So I have brought it down here. 2 meter plus 80 centimeter. Can I write it like this? 2 meter 80 centimeter. This is our required answer. Let's see some more examples so that it is more clear to you. Okay, we have to convert 108 centimeter to meter and centimeter. Always keep in mind that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. The relation is of 100, and we want to convert a smaller unit to a bigger unit, means we have to divide. So first thing is, we will break it into 100. Okay, 108, I'm going to break it into hundreds place. So can I write it like 100 centimeter plus 0.8 centimeter? We don't write 0.8, isn't it? It doesn't, it means the same thing, so we will not write 0. So can we write 100 centimeter plus 8 centimeter? Let me write it again. 100 centimeter plus 8 centimeter. Okay, now this 100 centimeter, according to this relation, can I write 1 meter in place of 100 centimeter? Yes, I can. So 1 meter plus 8 centimeter. So I can write it like this, 1 meter 8 centimeter. This is your answer. Same way, one more example. Okay, this is a little big, larger number. 2015 centimeter you have to convert into meter and centimeter. Again, relation is of 100. So which is the hundreds place? This is the hundreds place. So I am going to break it into hundreds place, that is 20. I will write as it is and make it like this, plus 15. So sorry, I forgot to write the unit. 2000 centimeter plus 15 centimeter. I can write it like this. I can break it like this. Okay. Now this one, this first term I am going to convert into meter. You know the relation is of 100 always. So I'm converting smaller to bigger. We have to divide. So can I write it like this? It gets converted into meter, plus 15 centimeter. I can write it like this. Let's cancel the zeros. Okay. So what is left here after cancelling the zeros? I am left with 20 meter plus 15 centimeter. And I can write it like 20 meter 15 centimeter. This is your answer. And I hope now conversion of centimeter to meter and centimeter is very clear. Please children, copy all these 4 questions in your notebook so that you can revise it whenever you want. Now we are going to see the conversion of kilometer to meter. Okay, we are converting a bigger unit to a smaller unit. Keep in mind that we have to multiply. And what is the relation between meter and kilometer? We know that 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. Okay, so now let's start doing the question. First question says convert 18 kilometer to meter. Now we know this relation. Okay, so to convert 18 kilometer to meter, we are going to multiply by 1000. That is what I have done here, multiply by 1000. When we are multiplying by 1000, we get this as our answer. Now children, let's recall something which you have done in your previous classes. When we are multiplying any number by tens, what we do? We simply add a 0 and multiply the remaining 2 number. So your answer 2 into 10 becomes 20. Or if we are multiplying any number by hundreds, okay, so what is the rule? We simply write 2 zeros and multiply the remaining 2 number. 3 2s are 6. This is your answer. 3 into 200 is 600. Similar way, if you want to multiply any number by let's take 5000, any thousands. Again, simply these 3 zeros, first we are going to add these 3 zeros and multiply the remaining 2 number. 4 5s is 20. Okay, the same way I have done here. When I am multiplying a number by 1000, okay, so I am going to write these 3 zeros numbers first and multiply these 2 number. 18 ones is 18. So this is the answer which I got here. So just recall this you have already done in your previous classes. So we are going to use this to solve our questions. Let's see the second question. Second question says convert 20 kilometer to meter. To convert 20 kilometer to meter, we know we have to multiply it by 1000. So when we are multiplying by 1000, we are going to write these 3 zeros first and then multiply the remaining 2 number. 20 into 1 is 20. So this is your answer. Okay, this is your answer. Let's see two more questions of conversion. Okay, 30 kilometer and 545 meter we have to convert to meter. Now let's see how we are going to do this question. This one, can I write it like this? 30 kilometer plus 545 meter. Can I write it like this? Okay, now this term is already in meter, so we are not going to do anything with it, but this one we can convert it into meter. Now again we are going to use the same relation. Changing a bigger unit to a smaller unit, we are always going to multiply. So changing 30 kilometer to meter, we have to multiply by the relation. The relation is of 1000 plus 545 meter. Okay, when we are multiplying this, again apply the rule. These three zeros we write first and then multiply the remaining two number. 30 into 1 is 30 plus this much, it became meter. Sorry, it became actually meter now, plus 545 meter. Now these two number we are going to add, because this is also in meter and this is also in meter. So when we add these two numbers, we get our answer as 30,545 meter. This is your answer. Let's do one more question. Again we are following same. You tell me what we will do now. First we are going to write this as 9 kilometer plus 67 meter. No need to change this because this one is already in meter. So we are going to change only 9 kilometer. To change 9 kilometer into meter, 9 we are going to multiply by 1000 plus 67 meter. Okay, 9 into 1000 is 9000 meter plus 67 meter. Now add these two number. When we are adding these two number, what are we getting, children? We are getting 9067 meter as our answer. Okay, so again I want you all to copy all these 4 questions in your notebook so that you can revise it whenever you want. Children, please open page 16 of your textbook and let's see this question which is given here. This is a 100-meter race for girls. Arundhati is nearest to finishing line. So this girl who's running near to the finishing line, this is the finishing line, is Arundhati. Okay, and she is about 6 meter from it. She is 6 meter away from the finishing line. Behind her is Rihanna. Konkana and Uma are running behind Rihanna. These two girls, they are Konkana and Uma, are running behind Rihanna. Look at the picture. To answer the questions below, choose from these distances. Now let's see the first question. How far is Rihanna from Arundhati? How far is Rihanna from Arundhati? Now see, this distance seems to be nearly half of this distance between Arundhati and the finishing line. So which number here, which option here is less than 6 or nearly half of 6 is this? So what is our first answer? Our first answer will be 3 meter. So the distance between Rihanna and Arundhati is 3 meter. Next, how far ahead is Rihanna from Konkana and Uma? These are Konkana and Uma, isn't it? So how far, what is the distance between Rihanna and Konkana and Uma? This distance seems to be nearly same as this distance. So we can say that the distance between Rihanna from Konkana and Uma is 6 meter. So this one is nearly 6 meter. How far are Konkana and Uma from the finishing line? Now we have to find the distance between these two girls and the finishing line. You know this distance is 6. Okay? And you know that this distance is 3. And you know that this distance is 6. So we are going to add these. Let me make it more clearer. This distance, we are going to find this total distance here. So from here till here it is 6 meter, and from here till here it is 3 meter, and from here till here it is 6 meter. To find the total distance, we are going to add the 6 plus 3 plus 6, that is equal to 15 meters. So your third answer is 15 meter. Now let's see the last part. Here they are asking, in 1500 meter race people run how much kilometer? 1500 meter, can I write it as 1000 meter plus 500 meter? And you already know 1000 meter is 1 kilometer and 500 meter is half a kilometer. So what is the answer here? Your answer is 1.5 kilometer. It is 1 kilometer plus half kilometer means 1.5 kilometer. 3000 meter race, people run how much kilometer? 3000 meter, to change into kilometer we divide by 1000. So again when we are dividing it by 1000 we are left with 3 kilometer. So your answer is 3000 meter run people means meter race people run means it is 3 kilometers. So this relation I have just told you, this in detail we are going to do in our next class, how to do the conversion. Now I just want to give you an additional information. These are the instrument used in the ancient time to measure length, like footstep, rope, handspan, arm length. These all now in modern instruments are like ruler, measuring tape, screw gauge, vernier caliper. This is just for your extra knowledge. And finally we come to the end of the chapter. So what all we covered here in my class today is rules to convert different units of length, and to convert centimeter to meter and centimeter, and to convert kilometer to meter. We did comparison of length by looking at the picture, and we just saw ancient and modern instrument to measure length. I hope everything is clear to you. Please children, try to revise whatever you did not understand well. Thank you so much.